Morning guys and girls and Metalheads out there, Martin the Metalhead here. It's 5:20 in the morning. I'm making my way to Sofia Central train station to get on a train to Varna. First train leaves about 5 minutes past 7 o'clock. That's why early start. I am thinking of taking the train because it's much cheaper. Buses cost a bit more, but they're faster. But last time I took a train in this country, like 10 years ago, it took me a whole day to go from Bucharest, the capital of Romania, all the way to Sofia, the capital of Bulgaria. And then it was an overnight train from Sofia to Istanbul, which didn't really go the whole way because it was track work between Istanbul and this little border town. So let's go. It's almost 6 o'clock. I'm at Sofia Central Station. You can get a train from Sofia to like Belgrade, Istanbul, and Bucharest from here. So today we're gonna go, let's see, we're here in Sofia. We're gonna take the long route all the way up to the Black Sea, Varna. Now, from Varna you can actually get a boat to Georgia, which, if you can't get a Turkish visa, that actually saves you a bit of money, but I must warn you, it's going to cost you at least 80 to 100 euros just to get a boat across to Georgia. Actually, there's no trains that actually do go into Greece. I don't know why. There's a daily train that goes to Istanbul, and you can get a train to Nice, but not Belgrade. Yeah. Check it out. They've even got the old communist insignia for the times when Bulgaria was under the Iron Curtain. Okay. This is the train. Pretty old school. From something like the 70s or the 80s. Guys, remember 10 years since I rode one of these. Like, I know I'm second class, but basically says like, which thing is it? Oh no, that definitely has to be first class because it's much more prettier. See, it's just like second class. Yeah, so some of these trains actually are on different locations in Bulgaria. Like those trains down there was Ruse and near the border of Romania. This one right here, this one I'm on, that says Varna. See, it's like when I try to learn like Serbian or Russian Cyrillic, and the B's make a V, A, P's make a R, H is like A. So that's literally how you tell that out. Like even S is how you write C, and then F is like one of those things. And look, and how I know that it's I is basically it's a backwards letter N, so like it's pillar, and R is like a head. Just heading out of Sofia right now. Heading east towards Varna today. Got my laptop ready, do some vlogging work. Sit rep 100, stopping at town, Zidra. I've been on the train for 2 hours and a bit. It takes 7 hours from Sofia to Varna, traveling around the northern part of Bulgaria. and I'll be getting into Varna at 2 o'clock in the afternoon today, which is okay. I'm just glad I got up early today, got the first train. Could have taken the bus, but it's been so long since I've been on a train. Well, not really that long. Last time I trained, going out to Macclesfield and down to Birmingham and back to London in December. 3 hours into this train trip. Only a few more to go. Halfway through my train trip. It's going from Sofia to Varna. I must warn you all, on these trains, even though they do have power sockets, it's not like the trains of the 21st century. There's hardly any Wi-Fi when the train stops at stations for a few minutes, and there's no, dining car on this train. So, it's a bit iffy though. You have to bring your own food. I mean, this is a long train ride of 7 hours. I've already gone through like a chocolate bar, a packet of crackers, and a bottle of water. So I won't be able to buy anything until I get off in Varna. But look how good the weather is. It's so sunny. I think I'm leaving behind the dullness of European winter, the coldness of the European spring. I would have got to Varna by now if I took my bus, but it doesn't matter. I get so many good views of these mountains. Just made it to Varna railway station. Well, not bad for a 7.5 hour train ride. Buses could be much quicker, but that's what doesn't really bother me. As long as, I'm close to where I'm supposed to go. But there's one annoying thing I'm reminded about the Balkans. I smoke more. Now, I had no idea about what would be in Varna. I know it's on the Black Sea coast. There's Sunny Beach, that's further south from Varna. That like attracts all the British backpackers and all that type of stuff. But north of Varna, there's a little town where they have these heavy metal festivals, and there's a statue of Ronnie James Dio there. And there's also a mural of David Coverdale. Now, David Coverdale is quite an iconic person, frontman of both Deep Purple and Whitesnake. He came from a little town called Saltburn by the sea near Redcar, which isn't far from where my father grew up in Middlesbrough in, North Yorkshire, I guess you call it. So, tomorrow I have to get out to this little seaside town and go see the statue of James Dio. Cost me a couple of left by bus to get there, and I'll have a good time. Well, the sun is out right now. It's much more warmer than it's been in Sofia, because we're close to the coast right now. So I'm just gonna have a look around Varna for the next few hours. Make some good food for dinner tonight, and then maybe we'll have an early night, I guess. I've been extremely tired and lack of sleep in the last few days because of my working, my travels and all. Yes. And also, the worst thing is, okay, I check out on Thursday, and my flight to my newest country is like 5 o'clock in the morning on Friday. So, what am I gonna do on Thursday? It's like I'm gonna have to dick around until midnight-ish, and then just get a taxi to the airport. And here's a statue of one of the national heroes of Bulgaria. Like from what? Like 900 years ago. Wow. Nice. You gotta remember, like, Bulgaria was actually like a kingdom until like the Ottomans overtook it, and then became a principality. And then there was also a kingdom before the start of World War II. And as a matter of fact, the last king of Bulgaria actually became Prime Minister, President of the country after many years in exile. I could have bought a shawarma for like, what, 7 left. But then this got this really nice pizza thing. It's like ham and cheese and really like flat bread. It's quite popular in the Balkans, I guess. It's the type of things that really gets me getting back to the Balkans. Even if Bulgaria isn't really that Balkan, I guess. Camera's been freezing up a little bit, so I have to keep on restarting it or even taking other batteries. Yeah, as it was Orthodox Easter yesterday, a lot of things were closed. As it was like the so-called Easter Monday holiday, which I had no idea that everybody like got a day off. I mean, I kind of guess Orthodox Easter mostly starts on Saturday night and then goes through to Sunday and all. I got a lot of Orthodox friends who every Easter they go without meat for 40 days. Just like how Catholics won't eat meat on Fridays. So, hope you all had a good Orthodox Easter or Greek Easter. It's a shame I'm not in Bulgaria on the actual day of Orthodox Easter. Where do I want to go next? Maybe to the beach, maybe down the promenade. Something Varna I can't get enough of. Statues after statues after statues. Thought I'd take a shortcut through the park because I could be able to get to the beach quicker. But right now I am seeing the Black Sea for the first time in my life. You know, I've seen the Northern Sea, the Atlantic Ocean, the Mediterranean Sea, the Pacific Ocean, the Tasman Sea, and even last year I saw the Indian Ocean for the first time in my life at age 36 in Durban, South Africa. Now today I'm seeing the Black Sea, which it's like a basin that it's a tiny sea between Romania, Bulgaria, Ukraine, Russia, Turkey, Georgia. I was gonna say Greece. I'm like, no, they don't touch the Black Sea. They have all the Mediterranean Sea. Yeah. So there's a lot of naval equipment right here. Looks like a tugboat. A small. Looks a big ship here. And one of Bulgaria's most famous naval officers, I believe he served his time in World War I and World War II. There's a water park over there and beaches down there. So that's me seeing the Black Sea for the very first time in my life. I'll be going to the Mediterranean Sea later on this week. Just came down to the beach and look at that big ship over there. I mean, this beach has got it all. Carnival place over there. What a weird location to put it on the promenade of the beach. So I'm getting closer and closer into getting to the Black Sea. I'm only a few minutes walk away. Whoa, God. The car just drove fast, really fast. I wonder whether they want us people to be walking along this yellow pathway. Now when I talk about overlanding, it takes a lot of dedication to get from somewhere in Western Europe to Eastern Europe, and this guy has driven all the way from Germany to get here. Has German number plates. In the distance you got the clock tower from Varna train station. You can get a train from Varna all the way to Sofia and other parts of the country, and maybe even up to Romania, I believe. Ah, look at this. We got a black cat right here eating some grass. And then Roman ruins. How about that? God. See, it's amazing what they've dug up in Bulgaria. It's like hundreds of, what, thousands years old. Another hero who died for Bulgaria during World War II. And there's another pussycat there. There's even a cat right there where my finger is. I don't want to pat these in case they got like rabies. See, the problem is in the Balkans, it's not just like feral cats, but also there's so many feral dogs that roam the streets. Not just in Bulgaria, but everywhere else, you know. Serbia, Montenegro, Albania. Even I've heard one of these countries have actually like given rabies vaccinations for all these stray animals. Even McDonald's used to live here. Now it's gone bust, I guess. A place with an English academy, British and American teachers.